I mean, just obviously it was a bad day all the way around, and didn't execute well. But I guess that's one spot where we did. We were able to put together a good drive and try to give ourselves a chance, and didn't work out. But just in that instance, in that drive, we were able to move the ball, and I thought that was good for us. But yeah, it was an ugly day for us for sure.
It's already been asked, but what was your fear when you first went down with the injury? Feel like it was bad?
Yeah, I thought it was my knee at first, and then my foot a little bit was hurting too. And luckily, nothing serious. We'll have to see how I feel tomorrow. And told him he just asked, and I said, I'm going to be a little sore, but thankful it's not anything serious. So yeah, I was worried it was my knee, but I don't think it is, and I feel better than I thought I would. So yeah.
Trevor, how disappointing overall? I mean, you guys had the high last week, and probably didn't see this kind of performance coming.
Yeah, it's just embarrassing, honestly, what we put out there, and such a big game for us, and that's the word to describe as embarrassing. Everybody in that locker room feels that way too. Just to, this is a playoff game for us, and we go out there and lay down, and credit to them. Those guys whooped us. So, not taking anything away from them, but just the way we came out and both sides of the ball. All three phases just didn't play anywhere close to our best football. Weren't detailed, didn't execute, and it's just embarrassing when especially coming off a big win, and you come out here and lay an egg. It's just can't happen. We've lost 8 games this year, and never have I felt like we got embarrassed like we did today, and that can't happen. We got more pride. We worked too hard to do that, and we gotta make that decision to get back on track next week, and that's kind of where we are at. That's where we're at in our season. After a game like this, you got to make that decision to go the right direction and not go downhill. And that's what I believe in this team. We've done that the whole year, but we really got to have a great week and get back on track.
Why do you think something like that happens? Coming out and playing a way like this. Obviously, if you knew why, you would not do it. But
yeah.
Why do you think?
I think it's a game of momentum, and I think we lost it early. And typically, throughout the season, we haven't won all the games, but we've been able to get some back, and we just weren't able to today. Turned the ball over on the first possession, and then they scored, and then I think we drove down and kicked a field goal, and then they scored, and we just from there really we didn't feel like we ever gained the momentum back, and that's huge in this game. And you got to be able to play without it to get yourself back in the game, but at the same time, you got to make some plays, you got to have some sparks, and we just didn't do that today. It seemed like, even offensively, it was like 5 yards at a time. Just even that last drive, we needed to go fast, and it was just, and that's just the way the game is. You can't get it all back on one play, but I felt like we just didn't have a ton of explosives. That we weren't consistently moving the ball. We weren't great on third down. I have to look at the numbers, but just, I can only really speak offensively for us. But, we all the way around, we got to play better.
Why does this team struggle on the road?
I don't think it has anything to do necessarily with playing on the road today. I'm not really thinking about previous games this season, but today it didn't really have anything to do with playing on the road. We just got our ass kicked. So that's it doesn't really have anything to do with being on the road. But you got to win. We got a lot. We have more road games this year than home games, so you got to win your road games, and we haven't done that.
Was there anything, Trevor, at halftime that they did to make it easier for you to play in the second half? Is that why it took longer to get out there? What was halftime like for you?
What exactly are you asking? Sorry.
Like the second half had started. By the time you came out of the tunnel, I just was curious what was going on in those moments at halftime.
Just checking everything to make sure don't have a serious injury. Not gonna get myself hurt worse by going out there, and our team did a good job just checking everything, not rushing me back out there. And I wanted to get out there and play, but they had the ball first, so we had some time, so we took our time and checked everything out, and everything was good, so nothing serious. And then just got out there and moved around. They wanted to see me move before I went back in, and felt good enough to play. So
I think you ran on, maybe it was the 4th and 1, you ran for like 9 yards. Was that a nice test for you to say, okay, I'm good, or did you think about it?
I felt good enough to, I made that decision to go play. You got to be able to move and run and use your legs, so I felt good enough to do that. So I was fine with that. Obviously, with what I was dealing with, you'd rather not. You'd rather get the ball out of your hands and stay on track. But, you know, 4th down, game on the line, got to make a play, and I saw the lane, so I took it. But felt good, felt fine. You know, adrenaline of the game too, that helps. So, but yeah, I'm good.
Thanks,
Anything else? Good. Thank you.